So when it comes to limited run games putting out old games that are on new systems, I'm kind of hit or miss. I mean, sometimes I jump into something because I'm nostalgic for it. Sometimes I jump into something because I never got to play it. Sometimes I pass on it entirely. This game was not a game that I could pass on. I mean, I loved this game growing up on the Super Nintendo, and I'd never actually got to play the second one, which is also included. But today we're going to be unboxing the collector's edition of Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Ghoul Patrol. So this is another one of those videos where I'm going to have to zoom out a bit because this is a pretty big box. I'm going to be quite honest. Once again, I have forgotten what comes in this thing because it's been so long. The only thing I remember for sure are 3D glasses, and I'm wanting to say a squirt gun, but we'll see. First thing, as always, I like to show off the card. It's a silver one again, so kind of a bummer, but this is actually one of the guns from the game, so it's actually from Ghoul Patrol, which is kind of neat. Once again, I'm looking forward to playing this with friends. I love Zombies Ate My Neighbors. That game is incredibly fun, but incredibly hard. But Ghoul Patrol is something I had never played before, so that's going to be neat. But anyway, let's get into this thing. Oh. This one, they kind of used the thick plastic on, so it's not easily tearable, but also I feel like maybe if you're one of those guys who buys stuff and keeps it sealed, it might be a little bit more protected. I don't know. I don't keep things sealed, obviously. Yeah. Oh. So here's the box. It kind of has a 3D effect to it. There's this thing, I guess it spins. It has the main characters. This is what the side looks like. The back, pretty simple. It's actually funny, when they started doing all these Lucas games, this is just a real funny thing, because this is several years ago. When they started putting out all the Star Wars games, I was like, wait a second. Ghoul Patrol well, not Ghoul Patrol, but Zombies Ate My Neighbors is made by LucasArts, Lucas Games. So actually I messaged Limited Run Games, and I was like, hey, if you're doing all this stuff with LucasArts, like, Zombies Ate My Neighbors win, and all I got back was a smiley face emoji. So I thought that was pretty funny when this was announced. I never said anything about that, but I just remembered that. So let's see what's in the box. The box itself slides out. I'm gonna set the main box aside, but you have this kind of spirally thing. Is, like I said, it was just part of the background, so it's just in there. Put that back in the main box. So it looks like they have given me the actual box, like the Super Nintendo style box that they had, because they had several editions that were like what do you call it? Retro editions. I think they had like a Sega version and like a Super Nintendo version. So this is the box that would have come in. I think they're just kind of giving it to you so you have, kind of all the bits and pieces. Looks like a full soundtrack, official soundtrack. 2 discs. Zombies Ate My Neighbors is disc 1 and Ghoul Patrol is disc 2. 9 and 13 tracks respectively. Here's that squirt gun I was talking about. Mine's a little kind of rough looking, actually. It's kind of scuffed. The handle's quite small. I mean, I don't have like the hugest hands either. In fact, my finger hardly fits in the trigger. I don't know. This doesn't feel that cool. I mean, granted, it's supposed to be probably more of a prop, not used. It is functional though. There is you can't fill this with water. I don't think I'm going to use this, and to be honest, it doesn't really even look that cool. It's just kind of part of the gimmick. Kind of a letdown, I'm not gonna lie. Usually I'm pretty positive in all my reviews, but that's kind of a letdown. But let's see what else we have in this box. So it looks like we have the 3D glasses, very kind of plain, just white 3D glasses. But I mean, that's what they had on the characters in the game. So I think white was probably the right way to go. Plus, it's probably easier to do for them. But they didn't have anything crazy in the game. They just were white 3D glasses. And a couple of posters. So one of them is this one. Actually, this kind of shows the glasses not being 3D and they're being black, but that's not right. It's kind of strange. And then the classic Zombies Ate My Neighbors box art. Oop. I'm trying to fold this poster back up. And this would be the Ghoul Patrol poster. So the one side is that gun from the game, and the other side is this art with the white glasses and the male and female character. So, you know, pretty much what they always do with these posters is they just make them based off of the game's art. And so, you know, you kind of know what you're getting beforehand. But I always like to open them for you guys since, you know, I'm already unboxing it and, you know, you're here for the full shebang. So it looks like there's also these cards. I don't know much about these, so we'll go through them. We have the bad... See, these are like the bad guys, right? So Zombies Ate My Neighbors, the Chainsaw guy, Mummy guy. The back just is plain for the same. The Gill Man of the Blue Lagoon, zombies. The little vampire guy. So this is now Ghoul Patrol. You have like this cherub demon thing. Oozer. Sharks, ghouls, and Spectre Knight. So I guess it's just some of the enemies. Something. I'm kind of... You know, now that I'm thinking about it, though, the one enemy that like really stood out to me from Zombies Ate My Neighbors is that gigantic baby, right? That thing's huge. And then not even that, also the in the mall, the like the... It's like kind of like a Chucky doll type thing. That also stands out to me, so it's kind of surprising they don't have cards. I'll package this back in a little bit. Y'all don't want to see that. And then it looks like this is the last piece of the puzzle is a game in the Steelbook. So the Steelbook has Ghoul Patrol, shiny on one side, Zombies Ate My Neighbors, shiny on the other. Also, it has that red-green effect. So I'm wanting to say, you know, let me put on these 3D glasses, and let me tell you. Yeah, so, oh, that's cool. So the 3D glasses make it all 3D poppy-outy. You know what? I doubt it's going to work because that's not how cameras work. But, yeah, it's not going to work because you can't see both. But just know that if you put on these 3D glasses, this book jumps out at you. Very neat. I'm going to put that back. Keep it safe for now. Because I feel like I would scratch it. Now let's see what's in the game itself. So this is the game that if you were to just buy just the game, what you would get. It feels heavy, so I am to assume there's a book in here. Usually heavy means there's a book in here. And all the plastic is off. Boom, inside. So you have the game itself with it does have reversible art with a purple spine, but it is a spine that you could read, so that's kind of cool. And it looks like this book is also in the 3D. I'm going to put on the glasses. I wish you guys could see this, but I'm putting on the glasses. It is, in fact, 3D, so that's kind of cool. In fact, the whole book is 3D. That's really cool. Dang, I'm bummed out that you can't experience this. The whole book, even these Joy-Cons right now, are popping out. The buttons are popping out. This is really neat. Wow, this is really cool. The map has different layers. This is cool. Oh, so this is cool, too. The characters are like jumping out of these boxes with the 3D glasses on, every single one of them. That's awesome. All the weapons. This is great too because the weapons tell you what they do. And I remember, so I got this game loose as a loose cartridge growing up, so I didn't know what anything. I had to like trial and error all the weapons. This the fact that this whole manual is 3D though with these glasses on is really stinking neat. Like really stinking neat. I also like how this thing's drawn like it's like a notebook. You know what I mean? Kind of like how the kids would have made their kind of zombie or monster survival guide. This is really cool though. The fact you're seeing me like do this, which is probably stupid, but like to me it's all 3D, so it's really cool. Oh look, they have a little crossword puzzle. You know, neat, I guess. And yeah, all right. property of the Demon King. Well, that's everything you get in this set. You know, for me personally, like I said, I'm always a very positive guy. For me personally, this thing is like hit or miss. The game itself is cool. The Steelbook's great. To be honest, these glasses provided way more awesome than I was expecting. The cards are cool. I think the squirt gun's kind of really lame. And you know, I always love a soundtrack. So, you know, it's like a 50-50 for me. I'm glad I got it. I mean, I'm glad I got at least the game. And if I'm going to get the game, it's like I might as well get everything. But, you know, looking back, I might have just bought the Classic Edition. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'll leave it up to you on this one. Like I said, sorry if I'm not like, this is the best thing ever like I normally am. Because, you know, right now I definitely feel like it's just, you know, pretty decent. So another short, sweet video for you guys. I hope you guys liked it. You know, so is this something that you would have picked up if you had the opportunity? I know the way these things come out, it's like, oh man, too bad I missed that 2 years ago. But you know, let me know in the comments down below if it seems like it was worth it, or if it's something that you passed on and are maybe happy you passed on. And that's gonna do it for us today, guys. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. It would be most excellent. But as always, my friends, take it easy.